Greetings. Today I'll be doing Fosu roast chicken. These are my ingredients. I've got the roast chicken, butter, lemon juice. I've got some mixed herbs, magai cubes, ginger, garlic, sweet potato, lemon, onions, mushrooms. I was supposed to buy thyme, but I bought mint by mistake. So I've got mint there, but thyme would have been ideal. So I chop up the vegetables, the mushrooms, the onions, ginger, garlic, get all that chopped up and washed in a bowl, and I put that to the side so it's all ready to go when I've done everything else. So that's just chopped up nicely in whichever way that you would like, and using whichever vegetables you like. You might decide you want carrots or tomatoes, or just decide what you would like in the dish with the chicken. I then cut some lemon, so I just cut it in half and put it on the boil. That's for the chicken, so just make sure that's nice and warm for when I'm ready to go. I also turn on the oven at this stage so it's preheated nice and warm for when I'm got everything ready to put inside. So I've turned on the oven, lemons on the fire. I'm now going to mix some butter with herbs and maggi cubes in with the chicken. I've already washed the chicken with lemon. I'm using my gloves. Other types of gloves are also available, but I'll just mix it all in with the chicken. Looks a bit weird, but remember it's all going to just melt down in the oven, so it doesn't matter the way it looks really. So I just make sure it's all nicely mixed, the butter, the herbs, maggi cubes, just mix it all up in there. Then I get the lemon from the fire, so it's the warm lemon, and I stuff the chicken. So I put the two halves inside the chicken with some, should be thyme, and then I place it in the dish, place some potatoes, sweet potatoes, mushrooms around there, some onions. Then I'll just squeeze some lemon on top as a finishing touch before I pop it into the oven. But again, you can use whichever vegetables you like. So I pop it in the oven, keep it in the center, and I like to start off low, just to make sure the chicken gets cooked down properly. So I just start off low and I'll just leave it in there for a while. As you can see, it's starting to juice up, but I keep an eye on things. So as the chicken starts to brown quite quickly, I can tell it's not cooked yet. So I just pop some foil on top and put it back in the oven. That's just to prevent it from overcooking without fully being cooked. I keep checking on my chicken, and what I do is I get the juice and I just keep um, covering the chicken with the juices. At some point I will just pour out the juice and keep it aside as my gravy, but for now I'm just making sure that it stays moist and goes back into the oven. It is starting to brown, which is why I put the foil on top, so it's not completely burnt without being cooked properly on the inside. And I like to keep it on low, just keep it on low and take my time, make sure it's cooked. So I just pop that on top to make sure it doesn't burn out, and I'll remove the juice from the dish, and I'll keep the juice for my gravy later. Yeah, so I've removed the gravy, and I'll pop the foil back on so it doesn't cook too quick, too fast without being fully cooked properly. And I'll pop it back into the oven, keep it in there for a while. I do keep turning the dish around to make sure it's cooked all over, baked all over. And that's the finishing product. But I do like to take my time and just cook it down. So yeah, so that's it with my potatoes, sweet potatoes, mushrooms, onions. That's the Fosu roast chicken, and it's good to go. Thank you.